Silence is a powerful tool in the practice of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often reflected on the value of restraint, discipline, and measured speech. In our modern world, where words are often spoken impulsively and emotions can easily cloud judgment, learning when to remain silent can be a key to wisdom, self-control, and inner peace. Here are situations where it is best to hold your tongue and embrace silence. Unfortunately, the art of silence has been lost in our busy world, where noise and constant chatter dominate. But what if the moments we choose not to speak were just as powerful as the moments we do? How often do we stop to reflect on the meaning of our silence? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches self-control through reason and emotional strength. It helps us understand when to speak and when to remain silent. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, once said, "It is better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." This wisdom raises an important question. How many times have we regretted words spoken in haste or anger? Stoicism is not just about restraint. It encourages us to use silence as a tool for growth and inner peace. Imagine facing life's challenges with a calm confidence that your silence speaks louder than any words ever could. Silence, in Stoic thought, is not mere absence of speech, but a deliberate and powerful response. It can defuse conflicts, protect us from harm, and deepen our understanding of situations. But when should we embrace silence? Let's explore 9 key moments where choosing silence is not only wise but transformative. As we dive into these lessons, consider how practicing Stoic silence could change your interactions and enhance your inner peace. What if, instead of responding to a heated argument with harsh words, you remain calm and silent? What could a thoughtful pause reveal about your emotions and thoughts? Join us as we uncover the power of silence through the wisdom of Stoicism. According to Stoic philosophy, facing unfair criticism presents a unique opportunity for personal growth and integrity. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "If something external troubles you, it is not the thing itself that disturbs you, but your judgment of it. And this you can revoke at any moment." What truly affects us about criticism is not the criticism itself, but our perception and response to it. Consider how shifting your perspective on criticism might make you stronger. Have you ever remained calm in the face of unfair criticism? And did it change the outcome? For example, imagine leading a project at work only to be harshly criticized by your boss. A Stoic response would be to evaluate the feedback objectively, extracting useful insights while disregarding baseless negativity. Epictetus taught that this approach preserves both inner peace and professional integrity. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it, Epictetus advised. To live by Stoic principles, we must respond with thoughtful composure rather than defensiveness. Let your work and the quality of your responses speak for themselves. Choosing silence in such moments is not passive. It is strategic. It aligns with Stoicism's core lesson. Focus on what you can control, your response and attitude. This quiet strength transforms potential conflicts into demonstrations of personal discipline and philosophical commitment. As you navigate life's challenges, reflect on how silence can serve you. What opportunities might arise if you choose thoughtful silence over impulsive speech? How could this practice enhance your peace of mind and influence those around you? By integrating Stoic principles into our daily lives, especially in the face of unfair criticism, we align ourselves with a philosophy that values character over fleeting approval. This fosters personal growth and inspires others to follow suit. In a world where self-promotion and boasting often overshadow humility, Stoicism reminds us to embrace silence. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In this spirit, consider how silence in response to criticism and boast can transform an environment filled with ego into one of self-reflection and growth. Criticism will always exist in life, but our response to it, especially through the strength of silence, determines our true character. Criticism can be a tool for growth, but not all criticism is fair. Sometimes, people criticize not to help but to hurt. In such moments, staying calm and responding wisely can be challenging. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, provides timeless guidance on handling rude criticism with grace and composure. By applying Stoic principles, we can turn negative experiences into opportunities for self-improvement and inner strength. When faced with unfair criticism, resist the urge to respond impulsively. Pause, take a deep breath, and reflect before speaking. This moment of restraint prevents emotional reactions and allows you to assess the situation with clarity. Unfair criticism often reflects the critic's emotions or biases, not your true abilities. Separate your self-worth from the words of others. When someone criticizes unfairly, ask yourself, is this about me or is it about them? If anyone can refute me, show me I am making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I will gladly change. For I seek the truth. Marcus Aurelius. Even in unfair criticism, there might be a small truth worth considering. Instead of dismissing it outright, analyze whether there's anything useful you can learn. If not, let it go. First, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Epictetus. A composed and polite response demonstrates self-control and prevents the situation from escalating. When you remain calm, you set an example of maturity and wisdom, possibly diffusing the critic's negativity. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Instead of dwelling on unfair criticism, direct your energy toward your goals and personal improvement. Stay committed to your values and continue striving for excellence. By practicing these Stoic principles, you can transform unfair criticism into a tool for growth, reinforcing your inner strength and resilience. Imagine attending a networking event where a colleague brags excessively about their achievements and lifestyle. The temptation to counter their boasting with your own accomplishments is strong. However, Stoicism teaches the power of restraint. Choosing not to respond in kind allows you to maintain your composure and see the true nature of the speaker. Instead of engaging in a contest of egos, you conserve your energy for meaningful conversations. True self-assurance doesn't require external validation. By practicing strategic silence, you project confidence and wisdom. As the Stoics suggest, let your actions, not your words, speak for your character. Do not waste time arguing over what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Next time you encounter boastfulness, try simply listening and acknowledging with a nod or smile. How might this change your interactions and relationships? Anger can feel like a storm that sweeps away reason, but Stoicism offers a refuge, a moment of silence before reacting. Keep quiet most of the time, and only speak when necessary. Epictetus. Imagine a coworker's mistake causes you hours of extra work. Your first instinct might be to lash out, but what if you pause instead? By not reacting in anger, you create space for rational thinking and constructive solutions. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Marcus Aurelius. Most of the time, the damage caused by anger is worse than the original offense. Consider historical figures like Nelson Mandela, who chose forgiveness over rage, leading to national healing instead of prolonged conflict. When people talk to each other, stories spread like leaves caught in a gust of wind. But when these rumors are false, they can cause harm and confusion. Stoic philosophy provides a strong response. Silence. Consider the story of a teacher in a small town who was wrongly accused of misconduct. As rumors spread through the community, she chose not to fuel the fire by denying or explaining. Instead, she relied on her honesty and integrity to stand firm. Her silence was not passive surrender, but a wise decision rooted in self-control and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. How often have we seen hastily spoken words worsen a situation? How might silence protect you from false accusations? By refusing to engage, the teacher allowed the community's initial excitement to fade. As time passed and no new proof emerged, the truth became her defense. This reflects the Stoic belief in focusing on what you can control, your reactions and actions, rather than worrying about the uncontrollable spread of stories. Epictetus advised, if someone speaks ill of you, always compliment them. This counterintuitive method suggests that reacting to negativity with positivity, or in some cases silence, can neutralize harmful interactions. When facing false accusations, speaking quietly demonstrates respect and trust in the truth. To apply this in your own life, consider the importance of waiting before responding to rumors. The best way to maintain your peace and reputation is to live by the ideals you preach, rather than engaging in every whisper. In challenging situations, silence is not just a means of self-protection. It is also a demonstration of unwavering commitment to Stoic principles. Let Stoic silence guide you through chaos, leading you to a life of peace, happiness, and success. How do you cope with the utter silence that follows a major loss? Loss is a universal human experience that often leaves behind sadness and confusion. However, Stoicism offers a unique approach to processing pain. C.S. Lewis, in A Grief Observed, wrote, "The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before." That's the deal. This aligns with Stoic thought. Our experiences are part of the natural flow of life, and loss and love are inseparable. Seneca stated, "The day we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." How might your perspective on loss change if you viewed it as a transition rather than an end? What could you gain by embracing the silence that follows loss, giving yourself the space to reflect and heal? After his wife's passing, Lewis did not attempt to fill the silence with distractions. Instead, he used it to explore his thoughts and emotions, embodying the Stoic belief that hardships can foster personal growth. His journey through grief demonstrated that a calm and reflective mind can transform deep pain into profound understanding of life's fragility and beauty. Silence after loss is not about denial. It is about granting yourself the time to process, reflect, and find meaning beyond immediate sorrow. This means allowing emotions to unfold naturally rather than forcing a resolution. Consider how you have dealt with past losses. How could the Stoic practice of reflective silence help you navigate future grief? How might this approach influence not only your own healing, but also the healing of those around you? One of life's greatest challenges is dealing with death. Grief and sadness are natural responses to losing something significant, a loved one, a job, or an opportunity. Stoicism, a philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium, provides timeless guidance for enduring hardship with strength and peace. Stoicism teaches that emotions are natural reactions to life's events. Permit yourself to grieve without judgment. Journaling or confiding in a trusted friend can help process emotions. Let go of what you cannot change and direct your energy toward what you can, your responses, thoughts, and actions. Every hardship offers a lesson. Ask yourself, what can this loss teach me that will make me wiser, stronger, or more compassionate? Gratitude shifts focus from what is lost to what remains. Make a daily list of things you appreciate to foster resilience and perspective. Stoicism values the strength of community. Talking to family, friends, or support groups can provide comfort and remind you that you are not alone. Loss is never easy, but Stoic principles can help cultivate resilience. By recognizing emotions, focusing on what is within your control, reframing loss as an opportunity for growth, practicing gratitude and seeking support, healing becomes a journey of transformation. Have you ever encountered someone who, despite lacking understanding, clings to their beliefs with unwavering certainty? While such situations can be frustrating, they offer an opportunity to practice patience and grace. Galileo Galilei, the renowned scientist who championed heliocentrism, faced fierce opposition in a time dominated by geocentric beliefs. Despite being placed under house arrest, he maintained his dignity and commitment to truth, often choosing silence in the face of ignorance. Stoicism teaches that we cannot control others, only our responses to them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The next time you encounter someone who is misinformed, consider, how would your response change if you accepted that you control only your own reactions? Galileo's silence was not weakness. It was a powerful affirmation of his integrity. He understood that truth stands on its own and does not require endless argument. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on one's actions while recognizing that others' beliefs lie beyond one's control. To respond with grace means understanding your own limits and choosing battles wisely. It requires patience and a broad perspective that values long-term respect over short-term validation. Practicing this approach fosters inner peace and better relationships. Consider how silence can be a dignified response to ignorance in your own life. How might adopting this mindset improve your interactions and overall well-being? Let Galileo's example inspire you to embrace Stoic silence, turning frustrating encounters into opportunities for wisdom and growth. There have likely been times in your life when you became the subject of rumors, whispers growing louder as they spread. It's natural to feel hurt, but silence can often be the most powerful response. Consider the story of a dedicated community leader whose environmental advocacy led to false accusations of personal gain. Instead of addressing each rumor, she remained focused on her work, recalling the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. The best revenge is to be unlike him who hurt you. Her unwavering dedication allowed her actions to speak louder than words, ultimately silencing the falsehoods. This example illustrates a fundamental Stoic principle. It's not external events that disturb us, but how we respond to them. Imagine how different your life might be if you chose to ignore rumors instead of reacting to them. What strength could you gain by deciding not to explain, but to persist on your path? As Epictetus advised, if the accusation is true, improve yourself. If it's false, let it go, by maintaining composure. This leader not only protected her peace, but also influenced others to disregard the rumors. Over time, those who doubted her integrity lost credibility, while her steadfastness reinforced her true character. This shows that Stoic silence is not passive. It's a powerful tool for maintaining dignity and self-respect. Control your emotions. Reacting impulsively can escalate the situation. Instead, take a deep breath, center yourself, and remember that others' opinions do not define your worth. Seek the truth. Rumors often thrive on misinformation. Verify facts from reliable sources before responding. Respond with thoughtfulness. If you must address a rumor, do so calmly and strategically. In some cases, silence is the most effective response. Let action speak. The best way to combat false rumors is through consistent integrity and honorable conduct. Detach from opinions. You cannot control what others say, but you can control how you respond. Focus on your actions and values rather than external chatter. Rumors can harm your reputation, create stress, and foster confusion. However, by applying Stoic wisdom, you can navigate these challenges with grace and resilience. Share your experiences in the comments. How has silence helped you deal with rumors? Your insights may guide others on their journey. Facing injustice with Stoic resilience. Stoicism teaches us to approach life's challenges with fairness and inner strength, especially in the face of injustice. The phrase "bear and forbear" reminds us to endure hardship with patience and forgive others for their wrongdoings. Consider Nelson Mandela's fight against racial injustice. Despite decades of imprisonment, he emerged as an advocate for peace and unity, embodying profound Stoic resilience. He chose reconciliation over revenge, demonstrating the Stoic belief that our greatest power lies in how we choose to respond to adversity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best way to get back at someone who has hurt you is not to be like them, Mandela's response to injustice transformed an entire nation's perspective, proving that silence and strategic action can lead to meaningful change. His story shows that silence is not surrender. It is a foundation for thoughtful, effective action. Handling insults with stoic wisdom. Epictetus reminds us, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. This insight teaches us that we have the power to control our reactions. Mahatma Gandhi, for example, endured countless insults during his nonviolent struggle for Indian independence. Instead of retaliating, he responded with silence and inner peace, disarming his critics and earning worldwide respect. His approach, rooted in ahimsa, nonviolence, echoes Stoic principles, choosing composure over conflict. From facing rumors to injustice and insults, Stoic wisdom teaches us that silence is not weakness, but a tool of strength, clarity, and dignity. As Marcus Aurelius said, don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Let your actions define your character. Final thoughts. The power of Stoic silence. If this discussion resonated with you, leave a comment with your thoughts and experiences. Share these Stoic principles with those who may benefit, and subscribe for more insights into living a thoughtful, resilient life. See you in the next lesson.